The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dragons of Anchorage taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first...
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. David Onyemata never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. In motion, the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Set, hunt. 10 cycles. Ready.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Love. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside. But let's not underscore what's going on with this defensive unit. They are around the ball every time it's being put in the air.
On 3rd down, Love. And a completion to Wilson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now to punt this one away. Jalen Waddle deep to return it. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. A chance for Waddle on the return. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And an average first down. Cut 19! Cut 19! Hey, pass!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. You look at this Eagle defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 pass.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And touchdown. Jalen Waddle. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Dragons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Elliott Good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your place.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Devon Achane, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott Good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Eagles nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line. Let's go now.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
This one to Bourne out on the left side. And he's got some space here. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Down. Blue check. Check, cut.
Running left, it's Mixon. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw now, here's Love. Out to the right here to Wilson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The Eagles at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A quick throw caught out wide by Bourne. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Again, it's Love. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles are back within a score.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Throw caught by Achane. And he's got rolling. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Now, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Capture 11.
He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dragons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7.
21. Eagles 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Devon Achane on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dragons take a 3-touchdown lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Eagles 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
5 yards on the play.
Ready.
That's good.
Mixon with a first down carry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Wilson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
9 yards. And the Eagles
First down going to the air with Love. Oh, and that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10. Love now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket now.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They're going to look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Devon Achane on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Dragons are able to add on to their first-half lead. Elliott Good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half.
Eagles 7.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, set. Striker, 3-3. Ready?
Final play of the half, Love. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Let's go now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now Love. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Love from the gun on third down.
This goes out wide from Mixon.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
Come on, set. Red, cycle. Green jack. Set.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now a play fake here on first down.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Dragons have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Elliott Good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Eagles 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
10. Ready?
Pass complete once again to Bourne. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to try and throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Ready?
Throwing. Love.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome. But completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by David Ojabo.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Let's go. Ready?
Up the middle, Achane.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Devon Achane.
53 yards.
And the Dragons are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Set, hut.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Forced out to his left. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
7 yards there and a first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Quay Walker.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ready up.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Ready. 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Love.
Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On second down, Love once more. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
To throw now, here's Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Eagles on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Again, it's Love. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Second down. Love to Mixon on the check down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Love now on second down. He finds Wilson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Going back to Love.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
And that is taken in by Njoku. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Love. Right back to Njoku. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Leads to second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Love here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is...
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15... the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything.